The other day I was watching a video. You know, it's what I like to do. I like to sit around and fucking watch videos all day. So this video was how to deal with a traffic stop. Some fucking, I don't remember the title of it, but it was something like that. So there were several points of that video that I actually agreed with, which I was kind of surprised. But there were a few points that I strongly disagree with. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys how I handle traffic stops, and maybe that will help you in the future if you get pulled over. Because I've got a big respect for law enforcement, and they can tell that when they pull me over. So I mean, a lot of times, yeah, I'll still get a fucking ticket, but I was breaking the law, so you know, I deserve that bitch, really. But there's a lot of times that I've gotten warnings where I know that I probably shouldn't have, just because I was respectful and handled the traffic stop in the best way that I could to make the officer feel safe. Alright, so the first thing I like to do when I get pulled over is obviously you pull over, you know, you roll down your window, roll that bitch down all the way. Don't roll it down just a little bit. That's just being a fucking dick. If it's dark outside, you know, turn your dome light on. That way they can see you. They can see you clearly. After that, turn your fucking car off. Take the key out of the ignition. Just put it on the dashboard, or you know, somewhere where they can see that the keys are not in the ignition. And don't go reaching for your fucking insurance or anything before they get up to the car and ask for it. You absolutely don't want to make them nervous before they get up to your window. So after you do that, they come up to the car, you know, they'll ask for the insurance and your license, or whatever state you're in. It might differ. Hopefully you have it in a place where you don't have to go digging for it. Like, you should have that shit easily accessible. Always be sure to say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, depending on the officer. If it's a male or female, obviously. Also, shit, if you've got like a hat on or something, take your hat off so they can see your face clearly. But yeah, you want to make sure that they can see you and everything around you very clearly. In the video I was watching, they were saying, you know, if the police officer says that he smells weed or whatever in the car and wants to search the car, in the video they were saying to say, I do not consent to searches, right? So basically what that tells the officer is either you're just a dick and you don't want to cooperate, or you have something to hide. Hopefully you don't have anything to hide. What I always do is, before they can even ask to search, if they say they smell weed or anything like that, I tell them, look, I don't have anything in the car. You're welcome to search the car if you want. Every fucking time I've done that, they've never searched the car. Like, they realize that you're willing to cooperate. You know, you freely give them the right to search your car. They're not gonna search your car. Very rarely they might, just if they really think you have something. But if you cooperate with them, they're not gonna fucking care. They're waiting to see how you react to that. So if you react, you know, positively, and you tell them, I don't have anything, you can search the car, chances are they're not gonna even search it. They don't, that's not how they roll. So after you tell them, feel free to search my car, and chances are they're not gonna search it, or your bike, or whatever the fuck, whatever you're riding, whatever you cruise around in, most likely not gonna search. Moving on. In the video, motherfuckers, well, you're now getting pulled out of your car, probably not pulled out, but asked to get out of your car, because you refused the search, right? I don't consent to searches. Suck my dick. You got something to hide, bitch. I'm gonna need you to step out of the vehicle, stand at the back. Alright, next in that video, motherfuckers are saying, shit. I don't remember. Hold up, let me think about it. And then it said, once you're standing back there and, you know, they're making threats of calling, getting dogs out there and shit, then they want you to say, am I being detained or am I free to go? Well, with my method, you're probably not in that fucking situation anyway, so, you know, just be polite, be cooperative, and you're not in that situation. See, that other method, that's how you get fucking wrongfully detained and shit. Just because you get pulled over, now you're getting fucking handcuffed, possibly arrested, if the police officer doesn't know, you know. Not all police officers are perfect. They don't all know the laws perfectly. There's a lot of fucking laws, and they might wrongfully detain you just because you're being a fucking dick, flexing your rights and all that bullshit. So just fucking cooperate with them. Take your ticket or your warning. Be on your merry way. It's fucking easy. If you get a ticket, it's your fucking fault. You were breaking the law, dumbass. Try not to do that shit anymore. What's up, police, man? You know I love the police. I don't love all the police, you know, some of them dicks and whatnot, you know. But they're good people. They're just people. Fuck. They chose a different career path. Don't be a disrespectful cunt because of that. Gots to be nice to these motherfuckers. Well, you don't have to be, but, you know, if you're stupid, you don't have to be. You wouldn't believe the number of times I've been fucking pulled over, and I follow those methods right there, and I'd get off with a warning when I obviously shouldn't have. Or I'd get a ticket, and, you know, that was it. There was never anything other than that. You know, here's your ticket. Take care of that within the month, blah blah blah. Yes sir. You just gotta be fucking polite, man. Trust me. It fucking amazes you how much that shit helps. But then again, you know, I don't ever carry anything illegal in my car or my bike. I do have a knife that some police officers might think is illegal, but in a situation like that, man, just if you have something that the officer might think is illegal but it's actually not, carry that law. Just print out that law that states whether your item is illegal or not, and just carry it around with you. It's fucking easy. You're like, oh well, you know, I understand that, you know, there's a lot of laws, officer, but I specifically looked up this one for this knife, and I printed out a copy of it just in case there was ever any issues with it. So here you go. And I've actually never had to do that, but I have a feeling that most police officers would be respectful to that, and they might have to look it up themselves just to verify that, you know, it wasn't some bullshit thing you printed out. I'm out here trying to make their jobs easier. Which, you know, not too many people make police officers' jobs easy. I fucking tell you that right now. So many people disrespectful. You can deal with traffic stops however the fuck you want, but that's just the way I would personally handle it. So yeah, guys, follow my fucking get pulled over tips. You gonna get a ticket real quick. I'm just kidding. But it will probably put the police officer in a better mood if he's not in a good mood. So that's always a plus. I mean, you might get a ticket and have a shitty day, but maybe you can make his day better, his or her day better in the process. We're all just fucking people.